shining a beacon on the bazaar.
It's day 3 being locked in this bathroom now, isn't it?
Oh, it's fucking shit, mate. Pass his head and shoulders. Let me read it again, Hackett.
Can't you bloody drunk it all?
No, I meant read back of it. I don't want to drunk it all. I just need something to read. Or
I
something.
know, but you're always like that when you sit on the toilet having a poo. I'm sick of watching you having a poo.
All shampoo's coming out my ass.
It's lovely and clean though, isn't it?
It is, I tell you what, that toilet's never been as spanky. Look at it. It's crystal.
And it's nice. I suppose really you're sort of killing 2 birds with 1 stone there, right?
I'm not going to start doing it. Jesus Christ. On a regular basis.
But what happened to the log?
I don't know. Just give through. You were in there, you couldn't get out. I came in, the shut door.
That was that, wasn't it? Well, luckily we've got plenty of oil in the lamp. It's just been whirring away, hasn't it? You know?
True, innit? But God, is it 3 days? Has someone come up and down?
Well, that's it. I'm going to crawl out a window, but then you realise lighthouse is not a good idea.
Is it?
Those 50 feet up.
Those crashing rocks at the bottom of it. God, I'm bored, though. I'm bored.
Oh, no. Tell you what I'll do. If the light's out casting out there now, why don't I do a bit of casting in here?
What, you've had casting stuff all the time?
Oh, I can always do a bit of casting.
Oh, please, I am so bored.
I'll tell you what, you sit back in bath.
Love
You
it.
flush the toilet first, because I don't want to be sitting on the toilet while you have to... Go on, give it a flush.
Here we go.
Oh, man, look at that. That big steamer going this way down.
He's blue.
Oh, Christ. Light a candle.
I've got a box of matches.
That'll have to do. Let's get casting. What to start with? How about a story? A little bit of a follow-up from last week.
Oh, I like a follow-up. Yeah, what we got?
The world's deepest man-made hole.
Oh, yeah.
The well to hell.
Well to hell. It's like an AC/DC song or something.
That's it, isn't it? I just quite like that, yeah. the high well to hell. Because you were sort of like, just to recap really, we were covering sort of like a few massive holes.
A bit of a gaper.
And we were looking at these massive methane explosions in Siberia, which were completely mental.
Earth farts.
Howard's Earth farts. God, they were ever be known. Howard's Earth farts. So there was there was a hole in Kazakhstan that had been sort of like, and that was full of like natural gas, and to burn off the methane, they just kind of twanged a match in there. And it's been lit for 50 years, you know. And you thought you mistook it for the well to hell, didn't you?
That's it, yeah, it screams.
Yeah.
Oh, you got some on that?
I've covered
Beautiful.
it. I've been doing a bit casting downwards.
Yeah, we haven't done hell, have we? That's good.
No, that's it. Casting into hell. So, the world's deepest man-made hole, dubbed Well to Hell, plunges. How far do you think it goes? In feet, if you have to guess in feet.
In feet. Oh God, it's hard. It's 1,000 foot. I'm gonna say
40,000 feet.
Oh, what?
Yeah. So this is by Charlotte Edwards for The Sun. What a nasty rag. But I'm sure Charlotte Edwards is alright. She's just trying to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Go.
Join your list.
Yeah, if I were you, Charlotte, get your CV out there. Go to a nice paper rather than... yeah. Don't want to get in trouble now, do I?
Exactly. Steady.
So, Earth's deepest artificial hole stretches 40,000 feet below the surface.
40,000.
Yeah. I mean, you'd imagine, wouldn't you, that if it's that hole, and it goes straight down, it's not like an angle anywhere like that, you know, it's a straight down drop, right?
Drop.
It's only covered by a rusty metal lid.
Oh,
Can you imagine that?
I've got a story about that. Sorry to break off.
Go for
I
it.
was supping for some time in this boozer before, well, a long time ago. And I used to talk to this bald-headed bloke, a right nice fella, you know what I mean? And you got onto it. I had long hair at the time, and he says, "Oh, I used to have really long hair and that, you know, like 2 years ago." And I'm like, "But you're shiny bald, mate. You know what I mean? It's like, where did all that go?" He says, "Oh, I'm building and working on this farm. You know what I mean? We've been digging, messing about, like like your main patch of stuff where you've been doing stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Then someone said, oh, what's that? And it's like this, like a concrete kind of slab. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And the back away from it, right, get everything off it. What is it? Let's see, dug it all, and like this circle. And I'm like, what's that? And they've like got an hammer and braid it, and it just boosh.
It just gave way.
Give way totally, and it was just this bottomless well. He said over the next week he lost every hair on his head.
No way! Yeah. So because he got what's it like stress-related alopecia?
Yeah, it must be. You know, it's like I thought it was a myth. All that.
No, it happens. Yeah.
But weirdly enough, when about. It must be 15 years later, I'm driving past a different booze and he's there with his luscious hair back again. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're all back again. All that is
that's
crazy.
A nice story.
But when you were telling me, the fear and when someone's voice gets
on
the adrenaline was still coming through his voice. He couldn't hardly tell the story, and it were really like. A feeling. I felt a bit sick when he got to that bit. I was like, he just stood on that drop, and he could have gone at any moment. Just that second, and then crack, and then.
Just gone. He won't be able to find you ever, would they?
That's it. He's gone.
He's gone.
Yeah. Empty casket.
Cover it back up.
And that's sort of the same with that.
That's the same with this. 40,000 feet. And in a weird way, it is like the pits of hell, isn't it? You know. So Russia's Kola super deep borehole was created by the Soviets in the name of science, so they could learn more about what's really under our feet and dig to depths unknown.
And that were it, just to go down, not minerals, anything. Let's see how far we can go down and what's there.
I'm sure it was sort of seeing what minerals or just whatever else is down there.
We'll get to a layer of diamonds or something. You're like,
this is worth it. It's the whole thing's just finding out what the heck's going on. The project to drill into the Earth's surface began near Murmansk in the 1970s, when Soviet scientists wanted to learn more about the Earth's crust. Over 2 decades, they managed to dig down, and this is what the equivalent of 40,000 feet is, right? 7.5 miles down into the Earth.
Oh, that is... You just cannot comprehend that.
That's it. And however, in 1992, they had to stop drilling because the temperature was around 180 degrees Celsius, which is 356 degrees Fahrenheit, which was far hotter than the scientists predicted it would be.
Wow.
Experts still need to figure out a way to overcome this temperature issue if they want to keep drilling and not destroy all their equipment in the process. All this drilling wasn't for nothing though, as some scientific discoveries were made.
Cool.
The researchers found out there is water at 12 kilometres down into the Earth's crust.
No way.
Yeah.
What? Like fresh water.
They also found 24 new types of long-dead single-celled organisms and gained access to rocks that were 2.7 billion years old.
Man, that's the start, innit? That's the start of life on this planet.
Well, this is a bit of a shocker. The Kola super deep borehole is 23 centimetres in diameter.
Say that again.
It's 23 centimetres wide.
Is that it? Yeah. 23 centimetres? That's really hard to dig. That what?
Well, you see...
You can't get your foot down it.
And its metal lid is welded on, so it's unlikely anyone would ever fall down.
You're like walking along, my flip-flop.
There goes the flip-flop down into... Locals in the area say that the hole is so deep, you can hear the screams of people being tortured in hell. Hence its nickname being the Well to Hell.
The Well to Hell.
But they have made sure this lid is welded on super tight.
What, in case a mouse comes across? What's the point?
To save any guinea pigs. That's it. But what it turns out through the thing, it's really the whole thing. Obviously, it grabbed the imagination.
Yeah,
it's had us totally caught.
Yeah.
Because all I could imagine was some drilling machine with some guy piloting it. Some sweaty Soviet pilot going, we are now at 6.8 miles, Captain. And the captain's right sexy Russian lady.
Yeah. You must go down further. Drill like you've never drilled before. Like in Chernobyl, have you ever seen that one? That one is that series. Those miners were well at.
What, the nudie ones?
Oh, the war, wasn't they? They got all nuddy.
Maybe that's what's happening on this big drill machine. They're all nude. Everybody's nude.
Silly on our lad.
Something a bit good. But it can't be now because it's bloody only 23 centimetres wide. If the drill machine is sort of like, it maybe is just like naked mice. Naked mole rats. That's it.
Naked mice machine.
Well, what it happens is the well to hell is a hoax.
Wow.
So it has been drilled, the hole is there, right? But this is from Wikipedia. The well to hell is an urban legend regarding a putative borehole in Russia, which is the one we've just been talking about, right? The urban legend was circulating around the internet since at least 1995. It is first attested in English as a 1989 broadcast by a US domestic religion-based TV broadcaster, Trinity Broadcasting Network. God bother us, telling fibs again. It's gutting though, isn't it? You know?
It is, especially when it comes from them, you know what I mean? They're just straight lying. What did they use for sound effects? Just like... Because have you heard the tape? Have you heard him
I've not heard the tape.
Oh, it's grim, man. It's proper evil.
Should we try and find it now?
Yeah.
So now we've actually found the recording has supposedly come from the well to hell. Shall we give it a go?
Let's do it.
Right.
Screams, yeah, it's kind of like...
It's a bit weird, isn't it? It's just like sort of like angry wind. What do you think? I'm not startled by it, are you?
No. I've heard this before and it was screams, man. I bet it's later on in the minute or something.
Maybe so. Oh. Oh! My God.
Be laughing at that.
This is meant to be one of the...
Yeah. What's that one in Star Wars? I heard 1,000 voices ringing out at the same time.
Can you imagine if that's what hell sounds like?
Jesus Christ. Well, it ain't gonna be laughter, is it? In like, oh, pipe it down.
I'd get tired of it. I'd get tired of making that noise.
Yeah.
Who it sounds like? It sounds like White Rose Centre on a Saturday, doesn't it?
Actually, yeah.
Oh dear.
Wowzers.
Well, there we have it. The sounds from the well to hell.
The hoax of it.
The hoax of it.
I think we just got a lot of distortion, loads of mingled shit together, haven't
Well, let's see if there's any clue in this. So the legend and basis. The legend holds that a team of Russian engineers, purportedly led by an individual named Mr. Azakov, in an unnamed place in Siberia, had drilled a hole that was 14.4 kilometres deep. Well, that's not right.
Is it?
No, maybe it is, I don't know.
Urban legends, innit? It doesn't sound right, so you're like, oh, let's have this like 7 mile deep.
Well, I think that's what they're saying here. So they reckon that the hole was dug down to 8.9 miles, right? So we've said it goes about 7.4, right? But they reckon it's 8.9, right? Before breaking through to a cavity. Intrigued by this unexpected discovery, they lowered an extremely heat-tolerant microphone, along with other sensory equipment, into the well. The temperature deep within, they reckon, was 1,000 centigrade, right? Here we
Nice
go.
round number, isn't
nice
it?
round number, right, yeah, that's it. Which is 1,832 degrees Fahrenheit. From a chamber of fire, from which, purportedly, the tormented screams of the damned could be heard. However, the recording was later found to be looped together from various sound effects, sometimes identified as the soundtrack of the 1972 movie Barren Blood.
Oh, I've never heard of
there
that.
you go,
Barren
you see,
Blood.
yeah. So the hole itself is true, but obviously it's only 23 centimetres wide. Right, so, and I don't think they actually got down and actually sort of and found anything.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
no sounds come out of it.
Yeah.
Damn you, evangelist.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, it looks like to start with, it went from various Finnish newspapers started it off, and then Pentecostal Christians got involved and things, and it kind of rolled the idea that hell had been found.
Yeah.
And it one of these things that just sparks the imagination.
Yeah,
that
definitely it does.
Yeah, they
you
wanted
hear it, and you go, wow, you got to like that.
People wanted it to be true. So it was eventually sort of like broadcast by the American Christian Trinity Broadcasting Network, and they claim it was proof of the literal existence of hell. So of course they just used that as a stick to beat the congregation with, the poor fuckers. You know what I mean? And I just think No. That's what I say. I think, obviously, it's not hell. There's no hell. And there's not all that bother going on in the middle of hell, you know. But what they're saying, the story claimed not only to be cursed, but according to Ren Dallin, one of the people who were sort of like, spreading this story, the story it claimed not only that the cursed well was real, but that a bat-like apparition, right, had risen out of it before blazing a trail across the Russian sky.
Super cool.
Yeah. And to perpetuate his hoax, Ren Dallin deliberately mistranslated a trivial Norwegian article about a local building inspector into the story and submitted both the original Norwegian article and the English translation to TBN, right, the broadcast network, right, and he's known as it's been hoaxed. He's just known there was no bat-like thing came out of there. He wasn't bloody fit anyway. 23 centimeters. You're gonna get a good flap going. It must have slithered out.
Really shitty little bat trying to be horrific, and that's it.
But something a little bit odd did come from this, you see, because in that time, why like bats were quite popular. They're saying here that in the Weekly World News there was a character that had become quite famous, right? Known as Bat Boy.
Oh, cool, Bat Boy.
Have you ever heard of Bat Boy?
No,
I haven't either.
I don't think so.
So let's have a little look at Bat Boy now. Yeah. So Bat Boy is a fictional creature who made numerous appearances in the American supermarket tabloid Weekly World News. Now, the Weekly World News published patently fabricated stories which were purported to be factual. Right?
Pretty funny.
Within the pages of the paper, Bat Boy is described as a creature who is half human and half bat. His pursuers, according to Weekly World News, are scientists and United States government officials. He is frequently captured, then later makes a daring escape.
How could you hold him down, one Bat Boy?
The original scientist who found him was named as Dr. Ron Dillon, and another Weekly World News character, Matthew Demon, SOS, as in Seeker of Obscure Supernaturals, crossed paths with him in several stories. Now, the thing that gets me about this, right, is that because this paper, although they make up loads of stories, a lot of people believe it.
Yeah.
The Weekly World News is purchased as if it's true. It's a little bit like the Daily Sport, where there's some real news, and then there's a load of like made up stuff and some tiddies. You know. So the question is, would you like a little look at Bat Boy?
I'd love to see Bat Boy. Is it like a drawing or something?
It's a photograph, right?
Photograph?
It's a photograph of Bat Boy, right?
Here we go.
Right, you got to try and keep a straight face. Right, there you go.
Oh wow! How can I describe that massive, cute eye, lovely eyes, this awful sharp maw, bald-head Nosferatu, big batty.
He's like a baby Nosferatu.
It's kind of cute. There's a cuteness there, isn't there?
There is a cuteness to Bat Boy. It's absolutely fucking ridiculous.
Bat Boy. Were he a killer then? Did they say that we were up to no good, or were he just flying about? And
well, it's hard to say. He's some sort of. He almost seems to me like he's some sort of anti-hero in a weird way. You know what I mean? So,
what, solving crime his way? What do you mean?
So, but apparently though, I don't think so. He was one of these odd things, you know. But in 1997, Bat Boy the musical was produced.
This must be so desperate with musicals at the moment.
That big shit you left in toilet, they're doing a musical about that.
Big blue shit in the clean toilet.
Slipping down the pipes.
Real fast.
But here is some of the little titles of the stories involving Bat Boy, cool. Right? And this is, look how many there are. I've had 20 of these out.
Wow, that's
look at this.
Oh no! Yeah. Wait, and they're edited.
Yeah, I'm not going to read them all out. So, but some of our things like Bat Boy found in West Virginia cave. Bat Boy escapes. Bat Boy attacks girl. 10. Bat Boy on the loose. Then, I've captured Bat Boy. That's another headline, right? And that was July 27th, right, 1993. Then FBI captures Bat Boy, which is August 31st of that year. Then the Bat Boy saga heats up. Right, this is by January the next year then. But then, Bat Boy dead, claims the US government.
Oh.
Yeah. Escaped Bat Boy sighted in Texas. New Jersey lovebirds getting married thanks to Elvis and Bat Boy.
Oh, that is brilliant. That is brilliant.
Yeah, it's only more.
Imagine that just
Bat Boy meets President Bush at Camp David. That's a good one, isn't
That's
it?
kind of like sounds real, does that?
Or how about 15th of December 2001, right? So this is the
It should be Batman then.
Yeah. Bat Boy storms Afghanistan with the US Marines.
Oh, that's it.
But only 3 days later, Bat Boy bites Santa Claus.
Well, he does good and he does bites Santa Claus.
So he's like, and the FBI warns, don't be fooled by this Bat Boy impersonator. And they go on.
Oh, he's a mischievous one, isn't he? I want to believe in Bat Boy.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. So, like, the Bat Boy, maybe it was actually Bat Boy who came out of the well.
Oh, that would be
Maybe he's
brilliant.
just real. Maybe Weekly World News is just trying to draw our attention to the fact that Bat Boy, and it couldn't be the Batman because it's 23 centimetres wide as the hole.
Little cute Bat Boy.
Out it went flappy.
I want more. I want a Bat Boy.
Heerlijk land van mijn dromen, ergens hier ver vandaan, waar ik zo graag wil komen, daar waar geen leed kan bestaan.
But we're talking about going down into rock there, aren't we?
Yeah.
But what happens when rocks come down on us?
Oh, raining from the sky.
Raining from the sky, right?
All of these ones.
But this is great, is this one? Because, we've heard about meteors and things like that.
Yeah, we've covered them. We've done some good ones on them.
But this is a story that's been on quite a few news networks, but this particular one's by Amelia Ward, and it's hundreds of meteorite rocks worth up to £20,000 fall on a town.
What, the worth it is in money-wise?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, because that's the thing. Meteorite rocks are some of the most expensive pieces of stone ever. So thousands have flocked to a remote Brazilian town after hundreds of chunks of meteorite rained down on 19th of August. The largest piece said to be worth more than $20,000. The pieces of space rock are believed to be part of a 4.6 billion year old meteorite.
Wow.
Dating back to the start of the solar system. Because that's why they're so important, these rocks.
Yeah.
These are the first rocks ever made. They're not being melted down, made into planets. They're still just spinning through space.
There's always a beginning of. Is that Leonardis ones or something?
What's that?
There's like a meteor shower or shooting stars or like
Oh,
that.
yeah, I can't
Leonardis or something like that.
He's a Pleiades. I'm not very good on all these.
I try to be, but I always forget.
Yeah,
go on, crack on.
Well, but then again, I always think when these meteor shows, it's if you go out tonight and you watch this meteor show, it's about between 2:30 and 5 o'clock in the evening, and it'll be about -5 out this evening. And if you're really lucky, you'll see one every 3 to 4 minutes.
I'm badgered by that time. I can't stay up to that time or
It's
get
not
up.
that impressive. You go, oh, there's one. Oh, they're not flashing them across the sky like the start of the day of the Triffids, are they? It's always a bit of shit.
Yeah, you have a wait. But when you do see one, it is a nice feeling.
It's nice. It can't be a shooting star, can it? You know what I mean? So the local people from the poor rural town who have found one of these rocks, right? They become instantly rich.
Nice.
Because it's Brazil, so you find something worth 20,000 quid. That's it. You're king of the hill, man. You're the top of the heap.
But it's someone like saying, "Oh, I'll give you a quid for that," and then going on to town and
Well, I think they've got too wily on it. I think the locals know what they got.
Nice.
I think they know what they got. You know what I mean? So what seems to be happening is Mr. Costa Rodriguez, right? A local student. I think what it is, people are kind of knowing through the education of the students and stuff. So the price is getting close to 40 reals, which is £5.50 per gram for these things,
brilliant.
right? And it's getting higher. Only a few days ago, it was half that. 90% of the town's population are farmers. There aren't many shops, nothing that generates jobs. It's a humble place with people on low wages. Most people think it's a really good thing. Lots of people have found a rock, and it's come at a time when many really need some money to pay the bills. Because this has happened during this August. It's only just happened now.
Yeah.
So this is and a lot of people in lockdown. Brazil, of course, has really suffered from the coronavirus.
Yeah.
So these people, It's like gold raining down on him.
Yeah. Oh, that's fantastic.
It's great. And a good thing is as well, because the scientists want them more and more. They're in the local area trying to buy them.
Yeah,
the price is going through the roof. So it's like boom town to these rocks.
Gold falling from the
That's it.
sky.
That's what I just want one now. I just want a meteorite to fall.
I think we're a little Brazilian like Bob.
I just want me a little Brazilian farmer keeping me garden.
Come on, I'll give you a better life.
Yeah,
son.
get digging. Give us that rock. Just take it off me right cruelly. Get digging, you young. But no, I think it happens everywhere. And like we talked about before, you know what I mean? In the world Newton triangle there,
Yeah, just
that meteorite's worth a fortune.
Yeah, and that were a big whopper,
Big fat whopper of a one. You know, we'll have to have a trip to it soon now. The museums are
Definitely is.
Yeah, that certain thing. So we'll have to get out there. But yeah, he's pretty good, isn't he?
That's lovely. No, good on him.
Yeah, I think it's fair play. You know, I'm quite happy. So it shows that, you know, you don't have to be terrified of rocks. There's not always hell in them. Sometimes there'll be gold in them hills. But we all know how hard it is, though, sort of like when times are hard, you know, and what you do need sometimes is like meteorites to fall out of the sky to sort of like sort you out, you know. But if you don't get meteorites, you need a job, don't you?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
You need a job, you know. And sometimes it's not easy for some people to find a job. You know, sometimes they've got struggles. There's very real struggles out there, such as.
I can see you're doing it all serious. I'm thinking, where are you leading? Come on. Just give me a little tickle.
Such as this 28-year-old adult baby struggles to find a job because he wears nappies all day.
Oh, all right. So, Skip, is this some sexual preference that he's got? That he likes to wear diapers and I'm a 28-year-old baby.
I think that's basically what it is, you know what I mean? Shall we have a quick look at it?
Oh, God.
So I found a picture of it.
Oh, God. I was kind of scared. Right, I'm going to turn around here. Here we go.
Look at him.
Oh, look at his little chubby, weird legs.
Oh, no.
And that's what he walks around like that.
I think he walks around like that.
Oh, he's got to live somewhere real quiet, because you saw that, you'd be braining, wouldn't you? You just wouldn't be able to help yourself.
So let's have a look at the
Oh,
story.
his legs are haunting me.
But I'll post a picture of Diaper Boy.
I don't know if it's right, but yeah.
And we'll be posting that on Twitter, which is at Kraken Cove, and on Instagram as well, at Kraken Cove Pod. So you have a little scooch along there in your tea break and have a look at a 28-year-old man who still wears a nappy.
Enjoy.
Yeah. Bon appetit. So this is a story from Buzz, right? And it's like Times Now Digital. That seems to be the website, right?
Yeah.
You know. And it says, a 28-year-old man from West Virginia who wears nappies all day due to his commitment to a community says his lifestyle makes it difficult for him to get a job. Damien Turner has been part of the adult baby diaper lover community, right, or the ADBL, right, for the past 10 years. And due to his association with the group, he is mandated to wear diapers all day, according to a metro.co.uk report.
As in just diapers visible, you can't wear, you know, like some baggy pants over him. Can't you just hide that he's wearing them? Why does he have to parade around and say, look at me in my diapers?
I don't know. I mean, I think he's one of these people who's really into it, and I think he kind of wears it on his sleeve a bit, you know what I mean? So going to the job.
Imagine going to work and he gets on bus every day and he always sits next to you, something like,
But the worst thing is if you sat next to you every time and you start looking and then you just see his face go a bit red, you know what I mean? Because he's definitely doing it. He's doing all his business in his nappy, isn't he?
Oh, God.
Because he wouldn't just be wearing it as a fashion statement, would you?
He just wants to poo and just carry it around with him. The feel of warm Duke on his balls.
Oh dear.
No wonder he can't get a job though, it's ridiculous.
So as a result, right, so this is about him because he's wearing a nappy all the time, right? As a result, he has been terminated from all his previous jobs and is currently unemployed for being childish.
How does he get the job though? Or does he wear pants on that day and then rocks up a week later?
Things you just turn up, you know what I mean? He's a really bored manager who's about 18 and he's sort of like going, "You want a job, mister?" "I'd love a job, please." "Goo goo gaga." "Whatever. Can you flip a burger?" "Goo goo." "Yeah, you got the job."
Oh, he's just thinking, I can smell Duke all the time.
Yeah, that's it, you know. Oh. "Do you want fries?" With that
red face.
But problems resulting from his bizarre lifestyle are not just limited to his professional life. When he's not working, he's often teased about his choices.
Oh, bless.
Yeah, poor boy. But all's not bad for the 28-year-old.
Oh, good.
He has been welcomed by members of the ABDL community, who do their best to make him feel at home. Damien told the Metro, "Employment is hard. I'm constantly in and out of jobs. Sometimes my employers find my pictures online, or just can't put up with the fact I'm wearing a diaper and acting childish in the workplace."
Oh, shit. So he acts like a baby.
He acts like a fucking baby in the workplace. And they can't deal with it. You don't have to deal with it, mate.
Exactly.
You don't have to. A man in a nappy acting like a baby, you just think, no. I think live and let live, right? If he wants to do that, if he wants to cack his pants in his own
behind
time.
locked doors?
Yeah.
It's not, your world can be there, can't it?
You know, I quite like a blowjob. But I don't insist on getting one in the workplace.
That's what we're casting.
So he shares pictures of himself in diapers on social media and has done so without any hesitation for the past 10 years. Talking about his lifestyle choice, he said he first realised his desire for wearing nappies when he was young. No shit.
Or plenty of shit.
Yeah, of course. You're that age, you know? But in his teenage years, he decided to embrace the lifestyle fully. Interestingly, his parents don't seem to have a problem with his lifestyle.
I'm about to say this. Someone's supporting this nappy-wearing man.
Yeah. And they're still buying his nappies because, let's face it, he's not bloody working. But in some ways, he might be a really good employee because he wouldn't be taking bog breaks, would he, or anything like that?
He's permanently at his station.
Yeah, that's it. Apart from people complaining, coming again, it's Damien again. Oh, not again. Yeah, he just curled off a massive number 2 in his back of his twins. So what do you think? I mean, should they put up with him?
No, you should drive him to the Bronx with a suitcase. 2 suitcases, one with all his nappies in and all talc and all that. The other with normal clothes. Say, you're in that flea bit hotel there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got a job at McDonald's down the road, you know what I mean? It's up to you, kid, you know what I mean? If you want to carry on, see how long you survive, pal.
Yeah, that's it. I think so too.
Yeah.
I think so.
Turf him out of that car and just never go back.
Absolutely. Just never go back. Move out.
That's it, yeah, change everything.
Yeah, I think so. I'm just having it.
You're making that problem.
Nappy Boy, grow up.
It could be a good film though, couldn't it? That Nappy Boy grow up and it is about just the first scene him just getting out there.
I want to see the battle of a Nappy Boy versus Bat Boy
in the Bronx.
Yeah, but I mean, Bat Boy's out there fighting in Afghanistan with Marines. This twat can't even hold them. Jump down at Ronnie Mackers.
Be out bit Santa Claus though.
That's true.
He is innocent of that crime.
But a popular phrase people use, you know, for like people who are like being like that, it's just I don't know if you heard it, it's get in the sea, innit?
Get in the sea?
Yeah, it's like, you know, if somebody's being stupid, it's like, oh, just get in the fucking sea.
Yeah, just do it, just walk in the sea.
Just do one, get in the sea.
Yeah, I like that.
I like it as well, you know, it's one of the things
you go live there if you want to be a knobhead.
Absolutely. You go live there because we'll come back when you
That's a land when you're actually going to think of it.
He'd bloody sink straight away, wouldn't he, with Nappy Boy?
I don't know. I think it'd keep you afloat a bit.
I don't know, he'd just absorb all the sea, wouldn't he, and get really, really heavy. Just like when you wee with them, doesn't it?
Yeah, true,
with
actually.
kids hanging down, hanging round down to the knees somewhere, don't they? Thinking, I haven't changed that for too long.
Yeah, get him into sea.
He's too old to take mine off me now. But here's somebody, a man who did get in the sea.
Ooh.
Yeah. So it's about a channel swimmer, right? Who was reported missing. Right, and this is a story right from PA Media, right? A nearly 8-hour search for a person trying to swim from Dover to Calais, unaccompanied, has ended after he was spotted by a passing vessel. Right, so this guy has been missing for 8 hours at sea.
So he was supposed to do it solo, no boats, teams
nothing.
next
He was
to him.
going for it. Yeah, that's it. So obviously he must be a bloody good swimmer
and an idiot.
Well, yeah, I'd say it's quite foolhardy. You know what I mean? But if 8 hours at sea, he must be pretty hard.
Freezing.
So emergency services launched a major operation to try and locate the male swimmer, who was eventually found just 500 metres off Dover.
Oh, the shame.
The shame. A helicopter and rescue teams were dispatched to the sea off Kent after the Coast Guard received a call from a member of the public saying a friend was trying to cross to France. The 27-mile stretch between Dover and Calais can be dangerous and is home to the world's busiest shipping lanes. The rescue operation started just after midday and continued until nearly 8 p.m.
Oh, getting dark.
When found, he was cold and tired, but otherwise well, the Coast Guard confirmed. He has been brought to shore and will be checked by ambulance staff. The incident was not related to migrant crossings, the PA news agency understands. The thing is, he's only made it 500 metres.
What's he doing? Being lost 8 hours? Were he still giving it to someone? Were he still swimming?
It sounds like it. I think he's
doing?
really slow swimmer.
Why would he want to do this?
500 metres. That's what you get a badge for like swimming pool, don't you?
Dolphin 2 badge.
Maybe that's all they were after, is a dolphin too.
Wow.
I can't understand these people who do it.
Yeah, he's in it. What gets in it? It's alright. Like I think David Williams did it or something like that. There's a lot of charity backing, and you know what I mean.
Oh
he's
yeah,
doing
the boats out and
exactly.
all sorts of shit.
But just thinking, right, I'm going to do it on my own. You know,
Yeah.
like, have you done it like this? No, I'll do it on my own. I'll be fine.
Yeah. Well, I'll have my tea when I come back.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
God, and the resources, the money that must be spent looking for the daft
helicopters.
kids.
Yeah, tens of thousands. But tens of thousands, helicopters, things like this.
Just launching it.
And just the danger to people out on the sea, looking, peering, hoping to find this guy.
I mean, there's some migrants actually saving him. Like, come on, come over here, you
That's
dickhead.
it. Get on his dinghy with us.
Yeah.
Bloody. Well, that, in a weird way as well, that throws it in the face of their plight, doesn't it? These poor sods are risking their lives.
True. Yeah. And he's just doing it for fucking fun.
And I'll tell you what else, though. They all spend all that time looking for him, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then they think, here's 80 of them on a rubber boat. Let's try and bloody sink them. So
shoo them back or something.
What we should do, accept the migrants, get them over.
Yeah.
And if that guy wants to go for
Swapsies.
swapsies. Why don't we do that with everything? Let's just find out dingers and idiots.
Take them to that awful, the flight that we took from that awful country.
Yeah, or just wait till rubber boat turns up and it's half deflated, pump it back up again, look them up migrants and stuff like that, just get dingers on it.
Is your mate Nappy Boy, whatever his name is.
Off you go, get in the sea! Enough in it getting in the sea now, you know.
Yeah.
But what about getting in the sky? Because here's a story that's been going on at the moment, which is quite a new story out. I don't know if you've seen this. Airline pilots landing at LAX report a guy in jetpack flying alongside them.
I did hear something about it.
Yeah, did you?
It's fucking crazy. How high would it? Because it's literally, he's flying. He ain't just like on the approach and it's up a couple of metres or something.
Yeah, this is something mad as this, yeah. So he says, even in an era in which Congress wants to openly investigate UFOs, a dude flying alongside an airliner over Los Angeles in a jetpack is still bonkers. And this is a story for Aviation Intel by Tyler Roggaway. That's a right old name, isn't it? Yeah,
Tyler is a good name.
You can see him sort of chain smoking with a glass of scotch by the side of his typewriter, can't you? Trying to hit the deadline. Come on, Tyler, where's the story? Yeah. As if 2020 couldn't get any weirder, airline pilots landing at LAX on Sunday, August the 30th, so it's pretty recent, you know, reported seeing a guy in a jetpack flying about 300 yards off their wing.
God, so you're closing in. He won't. I was under the impression he was floated up and seen him from a distance. Like, get the binoculars. That's a dude.
He's been trailing the jets. That's what he's been doing. He's flying. So
can he go that fast?
Well, this is the thing. So while on final approach to the bustling airport, so while on the most dangerous part for an aeroplane, right? What makes the reports even stranger is that, like a scene out of The Rocketeer, the airliners were descending through 3,000 feet when Jetpack Guy showed up next to them. Fox 11 broke the story and has the air traffic control audio clips, right? But you can listen to them, right? Yeah. But we haven't. We've just got like a bit of a write out of them. It goes. So this is America Flight 1997, right? That's its number. So
Tower, American 1997. We just passed a guy in a jetpack.
And the tower replies,
American 1997. Okay, thank you. Were they off to your left or right side?
Off to the left side, maybe 300 yards or so. About our altitude.
Fox 11 reports a SkyWest pilot confirming the sighting. The SkyWest flight says,
we just saw the guy passing by us on the jetpack.
Then the tower alerted an incoming JetBlue flight to the reported hazard.
JetBlue 23, use caution. A person in a jetpack reported 300 yards south of the LA final at about 3,000 feet, 10-mile final.
The JetBlue guy replies,
JetBlue 23, we heard, and we are definitely looking.
Another pilot chimed in,
only in LA.
Oh, God.
Isn't it? They're like from a movie, these guys.
But it's like a movie that, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
But sure, I'm not being funny, but you think with some of that
technologically?
Thank you, Arthur.
I'll dub that in later for you.
Yeah, you're real sweet with them dubs. But you think there must be a way to track this man down. You know what I mean? There can't be that many fucking jetpacks. You know what I mean? Because you'd be like robbing banks and you're like stealing kids and doing some really weird shit.
They reckon the technology, they don't know if they've got it or not. You know?
All right.
The airspace around LAX is some of the busiest and most complex in the United States. Having some dude barreling through the skies in some sort of jetpack around the approach to the airport, especially at the same altitude as the aircraft that are making their way through the landing corridors, isn't just bonkers, it's absolutely dangerous.
But is it possible though? Never mind that. It's like I thought I've seen them scooch around them like different places, and alright, the water ones came first, and then you've actually got these jetpacks.
Well, there are a number of new jetpack-like designs that are remarkably capable, but all have very limited range, and most only have a low-altitude flight envelope, so they can't get that high.
Yeah.
Yves Jetman Rossi. His winged jetpack is definitely capable of such a feat, but his flights have always occurred under highly controlled and well-coordinated circumstances and in sanitised airspace. They are also very high profile in nature and require a mothership to launch from, such as a helicopter, or at least a very high point to leap from, so like really high cliffs and stuff. So apparently someone has a system that is similarly capable, but they are stupid enough to actually use it in incredibly congested airspace as part of an undeclared stunt. It's possible this was some sort of a drone that was made to look like a dude with a jetpack. That sounds
pretty good.
Although this seems like a long shot. The only other thing we can think of is that this may be some sort of flying car mobility solution that was just described as a jetpack. What?
True flying.
Yeah. Regardless, the dangerous realities of such a stunt are the same regardless of the technology behind the craft that was used. So, there we have it. What do you think?
Wow. More I think about it, more, you know, if you're going to be testing that, you'd have to be ultra confident about it. You don't go near airports till you start buzzing about, you know what I mean? I don't know. I tell you who could fly like that. Our friend.
Bat Boy!
He's bloody back. He's haunting this episode, man.
He's throughout it, isn't he?
Jesus, man. Is that a coincidence?
Oh,
I don't know what to think, Arkid. That is just mental.
I don't know.
Too
It's
high.
been a mystery. There's a lot of these stories though of like flying figures was in South America and stuff like this.
Yeah.
Weird humanoids that were flying
That
around.
Mothman-y type stuff.
A little bit like that.
Yeah.
That's a great example.
But they're saying jetpack. That's the thing that, you know, it looks...
Well, it's a
waving
presumption
on
that it's a jetpack, isn't it, if you ask me?
And they said it might be some flying car.
I suppose if you see one guy just flying alongside your plane, you're not going to turn and say, there's a guy just like Superman flying alongside.
There's something on the wing.
Twilight Zone, the movie.
Actually, I'm going back to Shatner one, you know what I mean? That's
that
the
was in
original.
Twilight Zone, the movie, wasn't it?
No, it was a retelling of that tale. The original
right.
one's just on an episode. It's Shatner on a plane, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
the
That's why.
Gremlins,
Because the other one's more a different voice he's using. Shatner's really like his, full Shatner voice. There's something on the wing.
So I have to say it's a mystery, but it's a wonderful weirdness.
It is, I like that because he's just totally open-ended, isn't it? You just think, what the hell was that?
But at the same time, there's part of me also likes the idea of him kind of getting sucked into one of the jets and stuff.
No, it doesn't. Oh, we'll never know. Flight 22.
Imagine it, yeah. Get in the sea!
Yeah. Tip your wing and get him in the sea quick. We've got another knobby.
It's getting a little bit late now, you see.
It is.
This is no good. I mean, we're going to have to do something about that.
Well, you can sleep in bath. I've had it like last night. You can have it tonight.
Oh, I might do that. I might get all wrapped up in a nice bath mat and shower curtain and something. And there's no more Head and Shoulders to sort of like
Sup
neck,
on,
is
is
there?
there? I think we're goners, Arkid, in a
This is it.
couple.
Now, what a sad way of doing it, you know what I mean? It's like,
At least we've had one last cast.
I know, that's it. We'll have to see how that goes, you know what I mean? But as it's getting a bit late, we'll just get by with just one last one. And let's try and perk it up.
Oh,
Let's
right,
have
yeah,
a
yeah.
perk up, shall we? You know what I mean?
Don't be all grumpy and down with it.
No. So here we have the rare singing dog, thought to be extinct in the wild.
Oh, you could have got a better one. A singing dog.
Singing dog.
That's adorable.
And it still thrives. This is by Katie Hunt for CNN. Many feared the New Guinea Highland wild dog had become extinct through loss of habitat and mixing with feral village dogs. The New Guinea singing dog, an extremely rare breed, is best known for its unique barks and howls. It's able to make harmonic sounds that have been compared to the calls of humpback whales.
Wow.
Only around 200 captive singing dogs live in conservation centres or zoos, the descendants of a few wild dogs captured in the 1970s. The animals, though, are severely inbred due to a lack of new genes. None had been seen in the wild, for half a century, until 2016, when an expedition located and studied 15 wild dogs in the remote highlands of the western side of New Guinea, known as Papua. Of course it's Papua New Guinea, yeah. Jesus. Katie Hunt, please, in Indonesia. A new expedition returned to the study site in 2018 to collect detailed biological samples to confirm whether these Highland dogs truly are the predecessors of the singing dogs. A comparison of DNA extracted from blood collected from 3 of the dogs I don't know how they do that.
Like fucking tranquilise him or something.
They punch him.
The puncher. Get the puncher, look, there's a pack of them.
Punching a singing dog.
Oh, that's awful.
Suggested they are very similar genome sequences and are much more closely linked to each other than any other canine, according to research published on Monday in the journal PNAS.
What? One more time, Aggie. I didn't quite hear that one.
PNAS.
Great. Thanks.
Oh, Jesus Christ. But it kind of just goes on a little bit here about the singing dog and why they collected him and collecting all the dog
Let's get
shit
to
and stuff
fucking
like
singing.
that,
Singing. What did they sing? What songs?
Well, the thing is, there's other unique aspects of the dog, you see.
All right.
So according to the San Diego Zoo, the singing dog's joints and spine are extremely flexible. This is very much unlike other dogs, right? It climbs and jumps like a cat. Yeah. The zoo said that sonograms had shown the dog's unique wail is similar to the song of the humpback whale. The researchers ultimately hope that it will be possible to breed some of the Highland wild dogs with New Guinea singing dogs, perhaps through the use of sperm samples to generate a true New Guinea singing dog population.
Oh, wow.
So that'd be great, wouldn't it? You know.
Oh, that's lovely.
And what we need now, we need to have a little listen to their song, don't
Oh,
we?
get in. Have you got some?
Yeah.
Good lad.
Here's the Guinea singing dogs.
I'd buy the record.
What they do, they harmonise with each other.
It's less spooky as a wolf, isn't it? It's like...
Yeah. It's played to cry.
Oh, they're going
they're getting
kicking
harmony,
in.
yeah.
Oh, hello.
Hello, yeah. It's like us with vacuum cleaner. Oh.
It wouldn't be much fun if you were in tent though, would you? You'd be like, oh shit. So how do we
Surrounded
go?
I pat my knickers and leave bloody Nappy Boy around to change my pants.
Yeah. Got any spares, Nappy Boy? Go on, dig them out. Oh, that's adorable.
So there we have it. That's the song
Oh,
for the New Guinea
beautiful.
singing dogs. And
Have
so
you
it
got
looks
a
like
pic- have you got a picture of one
got
as
a
well?
picture would look like that.
Oh, leaping about like a cat singing.
I know.
That's
it's
such
like
cutie.
a wonderful creature. That's what we need. Thing is, you see, we'd had something like that now, something that could leap around. It wouldn't leap out the window, help us out, you know.
Oh, I tell you what, move off shitter a bit. Let me brush my teeth. I'll tell you what, best about that episode though, that Bat Boy. God, Bat Boy. Bat Boy. Oh shit, I said that 3 times in mirror.
Bat Boy 3 times in the mirror.
He ain't gonna come. He ain't like that, is he?
I can hear something downstairs.
Oh, fuck off, Matt.
I can hear footsteps.
Oh, no.
No.
Fuck that.
I don't want to be saved anymore.
Alright, let's just stay here. We've
I
still
don't
got
want
some
that.
conditioner left.
Oh no! There's somebody rattling door.
Christ.
Somebody's got an axe.
No.
Oh,
Jesus
Christ!
Christ.
No! It's Johnny.
Oh my god, if a bat face appears now.
Oh my God! This is it. Oh,
What kind of bat? It's a filthy head and curly... What's that noise?
it's bloody Robo.
Oh, Robo, you knobhead. Fuck off. Oh, don't fuck off. Pete, Pete, come back. Pete.
Are you doing sexy things?
Stop it, dog. I should get you... That's...
We're out.
You little pit sound.
Oh,
well done,
God.
dude.
Well done, Pete.
Oh,
that's
wow.
it. I think what we all need now is a cup of tea.
Yeah. Do you want a cup of tea, Pete? Come on, you can have one for a change. We won't treat you as mean as we do. You've done us a solid there, pal.
What we need now is that we're all going to say, so it's a big goodbye now from Kraken Cove from Matt.
It's a big Benny bye-bye from Benny at Kraken Cove. I think that all right.
And who else? And what about from you?
Come on, Pete.
And it's a really big fucking baby from me, Robo Pete.
There we go.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
You can understand that. You do better than I am. See you later,
Aye,
guys.
take care. Wowzers.
There are 3 ways you may contact Kraken Cove. Either by email at krakencovepodcast@gmail.com, on Twitter at Kraken Cove, or Instagram at Kraken Cove Pod. Ha ha!